quick reminder, subscribe if you like what you see. As you can see on the map, Belvedere Marittimo is located right on the Tyrrhenian coast, with easy access from the main SS18 road. Welcome to Belvedere Marittimo, a charming coastal town in the heart of the Riviera dei Cedri in Calabria. This picturesque village offers breathtaking sea views, rich history, and a peaceful lifestyle. Now let's take a short drive into the historic center. We're heading uphill towards the old town, a maze of narrow streets, colorful houses, and timeless charm. On my way up, I couldn't resist pulling over to admire this breathtaking view. And then, hidden among the trees, I found this mysterious staircase. It seems like a hidden local passage. Just on my left, we find the Centro Amici Infermieri, the Nurses' Friends Center, a volunteer-based organization that provides home nursing care and support for families, especially the elderly and those in need. Their services include professional nursing assistance, self-help groups, transportation to medical appointments, family support, and psychological counseling. Rising above the rooftops of the old town, the Aragonese Castle comes into view, a majestic reminder of Belvedere Marittimo's rich past and a crown jewel of its historic center. Our first stop is Piazza Giovanni Amellino, a small but lively square that captures the soul of Belvedere. It's the focal point for community life, hosting vibrant food fairs in summer like the Fiera delle Eccellenze Calabresi, Fair of Calabrian Excellence, which highlights local delicacies every August and turning festive during Christmas, when it becomes a magical stage for holiday markets, puppet shows, music, and live events. With cozy cafes, historic stone buildings, and panoramic views, Piazza Amellino captures the welcoming soul of the seaside hilltop town. So today I am in the historic center of Belvedere Marittimo, showing you around and understanding why expats choose this town for relocating. On the way to the castle, notice this charming terracotta paved terrace on your right. It offers a spectacular mountain view and a glimpse of the sea, a perfect spot to rest for a moment and soak up the atmosphere. Standing proudly above the town, this impressive fortress is known by two names, Ruggero Castle and the Aragonese Castle. But don't be confused, they both refer to the same building. The original structure was built in the 11th century by Roger the Norman, known in Italian as Ruggero, making it one of the oldest parts of Belvedere Marittimo. Then, in the late 1400s, the Aragonese under King Ferdinand I of Naples renovated and expanded the castle, adding towers, battlements, and defensive features that gave it a more fortified Renaissance look. So today, whether you call it by its Norman name or its Aragonese one, this castle tells the story of centuries of power, defense, and transformation in the heart of southern Italy. In June 2023, the remaining private section of the castle was officially transferred to the Comune of Belvedere Marittimo, making a historic moment for local stewardship. Today, this national monument hosts temporary exhibitions, cultural events, and offers sweeping views across the rooftops and hills of the town. The historic heart of Belvedere Marittimo, an enchanting medieval village, is perched about 150-200 meters above sea level along the Riviera dei Cedri. As you wander through the narrow stone streets, you pass between tightly packed houses, each with its own character, leading you deeper into a timeless labyrinth of alleyways and hidden courtyards. The old town was once fully fortified, enclosed by defensive walls and 4 main gates, such as the Porta di Mare and Porta del Fosso, which once controlled access to the castle and outlying lands. Along the way, you'll discover centuries-old churches like Santa Maria del Popolo, the Rosario Chapel, San Giacomo, and the charming Chiesa del Santissimo Crocifisso, all filled with Baroque altars, medieval frescoes, and deeply meaningful religious art. This historic center is not just architecture, it's alive with local culture, artisan workshops, intimate piazzas, soft lighting at dusk, and the unmistakable warmth that earned Belvedere the nickname the Town of Love.
Finally, I made it here, and just look at the view. It's amazing. So now we can understand why experts love relocating in the historic center of Belvedere Marittimo. Next step, I'm going to be heading down at the beach, showing you this little spot here that is called Capo Tirone. An amazing spot where we're going to enjoy the beach, the palm trees, and some history.
Let's take a moment to talk about the Casa di Cura Cascini Nursing Home, located in Piazza de Seta in the heart of Belvedere Marittimo. Founded in the aftermath of World War II by the town's primary doctor, the clinic started as a humble field hospital within his own practice. Over time, it expanded into neighboring buildings, evolving into a proper multi-specialty facility by the 1980s with around 100 beds, including operating rooms, diagnostic labs, and maternity wards. Today, the Cascini Clinic is an accredited certified center serving a wide catchment area from the coastal zone to the inland hills. It currently offers 85 beds, 70 for regular hospitalization and 15 in day hospital day surgery, with units in general surgery, orthopedics, urology, maxillofacial surgery, long-term care, and advanced imaging diagnostics like CT scans, mammograms, ultrasounds, and virtual colonoscopies. As we leave the historic center behind, we begin our drive down toward the coastline of Belvedere Marittimo. This scenic road winds gently through residential neighborhoods and local shops, offering glimpses of everyday life from small grocery stores to family-run cafes and artisan bakeries. Along the way, you'll pass clusters of colorful houses, citrus trees, and the occasional sea view peeking through the hills. Belvedere Marittimo is divided into two main areas, the Centro Storico on the hill where we just came from and the Marina, the Seaside district where locals and visitors alike enjoy the beach, summer nightlife, and fresh seafood restaurants. The lower part of town is livelier during the warmer months, filled with music, markets, and beachgoers from all over Italy and abroad. And here we are finally at the coast where Belvedere Marittimo opens up to the sparkling Tyrrhenian Sea. The beachfront stretches for kilometers, dotted with lidos, or beach clubs offering everything from sunbeds and umbrellas to beachside cafes, seafood restaurants, and evening entertainment. In the summer, this area comes to life, families relaxing under parasols, children playing in the shallow waters, and music drifting from the bars as the sun begins to set. Whether you're looking for a peaceful swim, a cocktail by the shore, or a lively evening with friends, there's something for everyone. The beaches are a mix of sand and small pebbles, and the water is incredibly clear, perfect for swimming or just floating under the southern Italy sun. This is the heart of Belvedere's modern life, where locals unwind, tourists fall in love with Riviera dei Cedri, and time seems to slow down. From here, you can walk toward Capo Tirone or simply stay and enjoy the rhythm of the sea. We are now heading toward one of the most scenic spots along the coast, Capo Tirone, a rocky promontory that offers breathtaking views over the Tyrrhenian Sea. It's a perfect place to pause, walk, and watch the sun dip into the horizon. Before we reach Capo Tirone, you may want to know about the Tirrenia Hospital, officially known as Casa di Cura Tirrenia Hospital, located right in the marina area on Via Capo Tirone. Nestled by the seaside among palm trees and pine groves, this coastal clinic offers 118 inpatient beds, both ordinary and day hospital surgery, with dedicated units in medicine and surgery. On the medicine side, they feature general medicine, cardiology, and a day hospital. The surgery wing covers general surgery, vascular surgery, and ENT care, plus a functioning emergency department with a short-stay observation unit. The facility prides itself on providing modern diagnostics, including CT scans, ultrasounds, mammograms, and nutritional counseling services. It's here, just on the right, you can see the sign Pronto Soccorso. Heading left, instead we go towards Capo Tirone. Now we arrived at Capo Tirone. On the headland stands the Church of Our Lady of the Rosary of Pompeii. This modest but beloved church was built in the mid-20th century on the site of even older religious structures. A few years ago, archaeological excavations during renovations uncovered graves and pottery from the Hellenistic and Roman periods, an intriguing reminder of centuries of continuous human presence. Just behind the church, looming over the cliffs, you'll find the Palazzo de Novellis, once the seaside residence of Senator Fedele de Novellis, an influential diplomatic at the turn of the 20th century. This villa occupies a commanding position with views across the bay. If you're looking for a sweet stop with a view, this is Gelateria Capo Tirone, perched on a terrace right by the sea at Capo Tirone. It's a popular local spot offering artisanal gelato, granita, pastries, and even cocktails served with a breathtaking panorama. With outdoor seatings and a shaded terrace, the place captures the relaxed vibe of the coast, ideal for a mid-afternoon break or an aperitif by the sea. So, here I am, Capo Tirone of Belvedere Marittimo, an amazing view and a beautiful breeze.